Hey guys, welcome to the Tech Granth. Today we are going to solve the lead code problem of 3 sum. So do like and share the video, subscribe to the channel to get further updates. And if you want me to solve any other problem from lead code or anywhere else, do put it in the comment in one of my video and I will definitely solve it for you guys. So here the problem says that given an array nums of an integer are their elements ABC nums such that a plus b plus c equal to 0. We need to find all the unique triplets in the array which gives the sum 0. And the note is solution set must not contain duplicate. Now if this would have been a problem where you did not have any duplicate in the array, then it would you could have solved it very easily using the approach where you have a hash map and you do two loops and you conclude the solution. But in this case, since it has duplicate, so it has its own set of challenges. Let us analyze the number first so that we will be able to solve it. So if we have this number as 1 minus 1 0 1 2 minus 1 and 4, so if I start from this number and look for a plus 1 in this array, then that would be like a good approach. If I make this a static and then look for minus 1 a plus 1, so that this gets negated, like sum of these two will be 1, and so this can definitely form a pair. Now sum of these two also will form a pair, so that is also one solution. So that is how we will approach the problem. But one challenge is that the numbers are not properly ordered, so I am not sure about my high bound and my low bound. So if I got a solution here, then how do I loop? And basically if I use brute force, then my solution will go into order of n cube, which is not very good solution. So what we can do here is we can maybe sort the array. So if I sort the array, I will have a number like this. So now suppose if I have to look for this minus 1, if I have to look for minus 1, then I know that my solution will be in this array, and the lower bound will be this and the higher bound will be this. If suppose I'm looking for minus 1 in this array and I had a number like 4 here, so if I add minus 1 to 4, I see that sum has gone above what was expected. Like for minus 1, if I have to look for a set of two number which forms 0 with minus 1, so I can say that my target is equals to 1, because to get 0 from minus 1, I need to look for a pair of number which gives me a sum of 1. Now if I have to look into this array to get a target sum of 1, I can start from the lower bound and the upper bound. I will say that okay, these two sum has exceeded 1, so I need to remove 4 and I need to look for a smaller sum. So the value can be this 2 and minus 1. Suppose if I had something more or some more number here, like maybe take the example of minus 4. So in that case, suppose if minus 4 is if I have to make the solution with minus 4, so I need to have a target of 4. So if I do a sum of these two, so I have to consider basically this array. Here my lower bound is minus 1 and upper bound is 4, so sum becomes 3. Now the sum is uh, less than my target, so I need to move my lower bound in this case. And when I have to move my lower bound, I need to see that I don't if there are duplicates, then I need to skip this as well. I need to skip this minus 1 and I have to jump to 0 directly. So these things we have to keep in mind while coming up with our solution. So let us try to code for this. So we'll have the list of integers here. I'll say result, this is equals to new array list, and this is what we are going to return. We will return this result set. And we want to, since we are fixing first number and checking for the pair in the last or whatever remaining array is, so we need not look into the complete array. We can basically go, we can leave the last two element. So if I have to loop through, so I will say int I is equals to 0 and I is less than nums dot length minus 2 I plus plus. This is how my loop will go. So I need to the outer loop needs to go to the array till I have two more elements left in that array. I need not go, because in my inner loop I need to check the sum of last two elements there. So that will be my approach in going through this. And one more thing is, we need to sort this array. So we will sort nums. So once we have the array sorted, we have the fixed element. Now I need to look for the other two element. So I will say that in the target sum that I am looking for, it is negative of whatever nums of I that I have. So this is the target that I'm looking for. So if my first element was -4, so my target is 4. So I'm looking for a sum of 4 in the remaining array. I will have a lower bound which will start at, so if this is my ith element, my lower bound will start at the next element from I. So this will be I plus 1. My higher bound will be always towards the end of the array, so it will be nums of length minus 1. So these will be my higher bound, lower bound, and my target. So if I have to look for, or I have to find the sum, so I will say that okay, I will go as long as my low is less than high. And here we can put one more check actually before initializing all these. Here only we can say that if my I is greater than 0 and my nums of I is equals to nums of I minus 1. So it means that I am looking at a duplicate element. So for a duplicate, I don't want to do the processing again. So I will just say continue with the loop. So just continue. And here when I come to my while, so I will say that if my nums of low plus nums of high, if these two are equals to my target, then I have found one triplet, so I need to add it in my result. So in my result I will add arrays.asList. This is the nuance of Java because I'm using Java here. So I will add nums of low, nums of high, and my first number that with whatever I made it as the fixed number. So these I will add in my nums. Now I need to make one more thing I have to make sure is that once I added these number, so if the subsequent numbers are duplicate, so I need to skip those number also because I don't want a duplicate in my solution. So for that I will say while my low is less than high and my nums of low is equals to nums of low plus 1. So if this condition satisfies, so you just increment my low, and same thing goes for my high. So if my high is equals to, since high starts from right and it moves towards left, so it will be high minus 1, and I will decrement my high. So I will skip all the elements which are duplicate or same number if the same number forms the upper and lower bound, because I don't want to add that element again in my target. So once that is done, after that I can just say low plus plus to get to my next element and high minus minus to get to my other element on the upper bound. Now what if this sum is not equal to target? So if this sum is, suppose I am considering this case, where we did not have 4 here. So if minus 4 is given to me, so target is 4. So here my lower bound is minus 1 and upper bound is 2. So the sum is 1. My target is 4. So it means that my sum is lower than my target. So since this is sorted array, I need to increment my lower bound towards right so that I can get a higher sum. So I will say that nums of low plus nums of high, if these two is less than my target, so I need to increment my lower bound. So I will increment this. Else the last condition will be this sum is greater than the target, so in that case I need to decrement my higher bound. So I will decrement this. So this should be okay. So we have the result, we have sorted the array. We go till num of length minus 2. If we have any duplicate, we continue, we get the target value, we have the low and the high value, and if it matches the sum, so we increment or we add it into the result set and we move on till the duplicates are present. So this seems pretty okay. Let us submit this solution or run the code. This will be like a test code. So this seems okay. Let us submit it. So this is accepted. So this code runs fine. So yeah, this is how you will get 3 sums with duplicate number, and this solution can be implemented for any target, not only 0. So if you have any other target other than 0, so basically you will be given a target here, something like int target value. So in that case what you need to do is you just need to put the value here so that you have the actual target after subtracting the current number. So if this one is fixed, so suppose my target was 5 and I already have minus 4 here and my target was minus 5, so I need basically just minus 1 in, I need to get minus 1 in this particular array. So that is how you can basically make the customization, but it will work for any other target as well. So that's it for this video. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye.